Going to do a little beaver trapping today. Going to show you the techniques, some of the methods and techniques I use here in Pennsylvania. We're on this really nice big pond here. It's just down the road from where I live. One of my neighbors actually called me and said, "Hey, I've been seeing this beaver on the bank for the last few days, and you know, we don't want him in there. If you might come down and maybe try and trap him out." And we also went over to the golf course last night. And while we're over there, we don't have permission to trap there yet, but we're going to try and get permission. We were walking up on the 17th hole, and one was up on the ice and dove down under, so that was pretty cool. But this looks to be a feed hole, or possibly there's a beaver living in here. We got a scent mound right here. We got some white sticks, and this channel right here is burrowed out a little bit, so he may actually be in this hole. But you definitely have some beaver sign here with the white sticks and the scent mound only 4 or 5 feet up the bank. So we're gonna make the set and hopefully have some action here to show you tomorrow. As we're getting in here to make this set, you'll see how, I mean, this isn't, you can see how I'm in about a foot of water, but as soon as you step into that little part, you can see how I go right down here into this channel. And I can see way up under there, he's up there using that. Here's his white sticks, a couple chewed. He's got a couple out there. The scent mound's there. We got another scent mound that he made right here. Just a little scent mound. And you smell the beaver on there. He's got some castor on there, but we're gonna get this trap in here. It's a really hard bottom. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use a stabilizer unit here. So I'm gonna have to just work it in there, put some sticks sideways, take some wire, wire it off, and hopefully it'll be a good enough set to take him. He may be an old beaver. He may actually be aware of conibears, but if that's the case, we'll figure out another way. Get him with a scent mound. But when you have a situation like this, where you have a good channel going into either a den hole or a feed hole, put that 330 body gripper in there. And you know, it's very easy to set, very easy to get it in there, and you're on your way. You don't have to worry about getting a bag out there, drowning wire, all those different things. And if he goes through that 330, you're gonna have him. So what I'm gonna do is get some sticks, some old dead sticks to use as stabilizers, and then we're gonna throw that trap in right here. Get that right in there. Right there in the bottom. Right on the bottom is right there, and that's perfect. I get one of my sticks, try and get that in there to stabilize it. Perfect. And then we move from there. But that trap's in there right on the bottom now. I'm gonna wanna just get some stick through the hole there, stabilize that in. Now what I like to do a lot of times is one of my sticks that I put in, I like to have right over the top of the water. That's gonna act as a dive stick. That beaver comes in or comes out, he's gonna wanna dive under that. He's gonna dive right into that trap. Another guide stick right there, stabilizer. There we go. And the last one, right through that ring. Right there. Stabilize that right up. There we go. We got a good set here. I don't need any lure. I don't need any bait. I don't need any eye appeal. This channel, he's using it. And we'll come back here tomorrow and see if we have some action. As I said, we're gonna put in, we use the number 4 Dukes. Set a couple of these up. One. And 2. We're good to go there. And there we go. All right, now one last thing I'm going to do before I go back to set the traps. I'm going to put my trap tag on this over here, so if a game warden comes, he could check my trap tag out here and not have to pull my traps out. Now I do have trap tags on the traps, but it's a lot easier just to have the tags right here. Doesn't take much to put these sets in, you know. If I wasn't talking, I'd be done by now. It's awfully unseasonably warm here today too, here in Pennsylvania. It's about 80 degrees. I've never trapped beaver in 80-degree weather, ever. Didn't think it was possible. It's the middle of March, and the average high here, I think it's 48 or 49 degrees right now, and it's 80 degrees today. So, as you can tell, it's pretty warm. Put that there. That's gonna look good. Just to block this off, just gonna shove that stick up in there like that. That's all it's needed. You don't need to do much more than that. Pretty simple. Not a hard set to make. That's a typical caster mount set. Now, I got eye peel there. Gonna put some lure on. If the wind decides to change directions, we'll have another you know, lure there. But I don't really need lure here when I have all this eye peel, but it doesn't hurt to have it. And that's all we need, folks. That's it. That's done. If a beaver comes by here, I'm not gonna guarantee that we catch him, but I guarantee he comes to investigate it. All in all, good caster mount set. Come back here tomorrow and hopefully have one. All the sticks are moved. Oh, there he is. Oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. Oh. Well, I thought we were going to have one big adult beaver possibly here, and we end up having a younger beaver. This is this is last year's kit. This is about a year old. Huh. Yeah, it's only a it's only a 10-12 pound beaver. You can see it's a little cold today. A little skim ice on here from last night, but this beaver obviously was going in the hole. That's surprising. I thought we would have a big adult beaver here if we were to have anything, and end up having a smaller kit. So there's probably, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 beavers here. We're gonna definitely reset this. Break that up a little bit. That's one thing you can do. I mean, it's not a big thing, but I really don't want this froze up here. So I want to get as much of this ice out of here, and it's only a little skim, so if it doesn't get down to below 32, this will stay open. And those beavers, if they're swimming out there in the open water, which is only about maybe 10 feet out there, they'll see this is open and come in. All right, let's get this back in here. There might even be one in that hole right now. Cross stick. Get this right in there and get them to dive right down underneath. There we go. We're good to go. That's all it takes. Doesn't take much putting one of these sets in, but as you can see, they're very deadly when you find these little channels and these little you know, eddies and cutaways wherever they're coming out. They have scent mounds up along this whole bank here. There's one there by the feet we showed you yesterday. I just saw another one down there, so I fully expect to have some more action here. I'm gonna go up here and put another cotton bear in, and maybe we'll get a double. Nice beaver nonetheless. Before we go over here and make this other set, I want you to take a look here. This is that hole where they go up under this bank. But you can see in this channel right here, from where the trap is out to where the ice starts and out, you can see how the muddy water from me standing in there has filtered down that channel right there. And if you look there, that tells you exactly where those beaver are coming in. And you know, I fully expect, like I said, to have another one or two, or maybe we'll catch a few more here. This is definitely a good feed hole. First night, little one. I wasn't expecting that. They're not living over here. I think they're living over here. If you pan across there, you see that little bit of an island right there. Up around that left side, there's, you know, some banks and things. I think they're living in a hut over there, but you can see how that mud goes out through there, and that's where that channel is. Hey Hunter, we made this beaver set yesterday, and look, we got 2 muskrats. See the muskrats?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go down and get them. Actually, we made this set yesterday, we showed you. Had 2 traps. I put 2 traps here, one on the lower end and one on the other, so we got 2 muskrats. I don't know if they came in together or
Hey, Daddy!
What, buddy?
Where's the waterfall?
Oh, it's over there. We'll get there soon. He's on his first day on the trapline. Well, we got 2 muskrat, big rats too.
They're coming together.
Yeah, we got 2 nice rats. What do you think, buddy?
Good.
Look at that. That's a muskrat.
What's a beaver?
So we got 2 muskrats, and obviously they would have come in before the beaver did, but we'll get these reset. Both of them by their back feet. They don't go too far down that wire. I'll just get that wet up a little bit, and you know, there's still some beaver here, so yeah, that's one of the things. You know, you put 2 traps, you don't always catch 2 animals. I mean, sometimes you get 2 and sometimes you don't. We've caught actually 2 or 3 beaver before in these, or 2 beaver in these sets before.
Hey,
we've
Daddy,
caught one
what are you doing?
on the down wire, and it must go down the bag, and another one comes in and we get another one. We've done that probably
Hi, beaver.
5 or 6 times, and it's pretty interesting when that happens. But we got 2 muskrats and look like to be nice rats. We'll get these reset, and hopefully hopefully a beaver will come in here and get a crack at him too. There's one. That's the upper one. All right, and that's the bottom one. We'll get these repositioned in there. I had them in there. One right there. I'm gonna get that base plate down. There we go.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, what, buddy?
What are you getting?
Getting a beaver trap set. There's one. And we'll get that other one right there. That's good. Put that there. Block that off just a tad. That wire's good. And 2 muskrats. As you can see, the 2 traps, as I said when I was making, I usually set for a front foot. And come up, give yourself a better chance. You might you know, miss them in one, get them in another, however it works, but I'm not against putting 2 traps in a set. So hopefully we'll come back here and have a beaver here in the next day or 2. You'll be all right. Pick him up. Turn around. You got him?
Yep.
Smile.
Smile.
Cheese.
Cheese.
North American Trapper Predation Packages. Get any one of our specific trapping packages that has been ultimately designed to help you become the master predation controller of your farm, ranch, or hunting lease. Control the predators that are costing you time and money, and get out there trapping today with one of our North American Trapper Predation boxes. All of the packages come with the trapping essentials to get you out in the field, plus an instructional DVD that will show you the way. Visit us at NorthAmericanTrapper.com and start breaking dirt today.